Hello, JWS Cash Support Network members who are picking up on my next video. This is a video for my members and to my subscribers. I call them members, but also what I call subscribers that already subscribed to share with family and friends. Cause like I said in the last video, it saddens me that we can't I know we love our family, we love our friend, we love our co-worker, we love our customers that we do business with. You know, I have other businesses that I do, and I love my customers that I do business with. And this is something that I want my customers, my family, my friends, everyone, man. I mean, especially everybody that is close to me that has an opportunity to see this video. Yes, I will be sending this video out to family and friends, and I'm going to be talking to you. Yes, in this video. It's going to be up to you for you to listen to what I'm having to say and to participate in what needs to be done for us to take care of one another. This is very important. I'm just saying it's up to you to make that choice. But it's up to me to share it with you. And this is what I want to do. I want to share it with you. Man, I have found out something that everyone should know. And it is totally facts, man. There's no one in America, over a period of time, of course, that no one in America should be poor, man. It is true about what the Constitution says, that everybody have the right to pursue the happiness. And you know, when it comes down to, it's two things that make people happy. And if you do it in the right way, your creator and money. Because it takes money to live. And when you can feed yourself, pay your rent, pay your bills, go on vacation, travel, enjoy all the things that America offer you with sports and baseball and, you know, all the sports and stuff like that you like to do, the activities and stuff like that, the amusement parks, everything you like to do with your kids. When you can afford to do those things and enjoy those things, it is what equal to the happiness of what's going on, you know. And then the other happiness comes down to how we relate to one another, how family relate to one another, how husband and wife relate to one another. That's what it comes down to, you know, about the other part of happiness. But the money part is one of the most key parts to the happiness, you know. And then the other major key part of happiness is how you relate with your creator. Because I know everybody who follow a certain religion or any religion going to give some structure to their lives. Okay? So I'm not trying to tell no one to be a Christian or anybody to be Hindu or Muslim or anything like that. It ain't about that right there. Because people find a Catholic or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It just a person find their comfort in what they believe in when it comes to the creator. That's why the Constitution says their creator. And it says about self-govern. Okay, I read that the last time in the Constitution about self-govern. But let me get to my point. My point is that I'm making this video again to reach out to family, friends, and customers that I'm going to share this with for you to become part of my JWS Cash Support Network. It is very simple. All you have to do is go to my JWS Cash Support Network website, JWS Cash Support Network.ws. JWS Cash Support Network.ws. If you go to that website and just go in there and just say I want to and click on the consultation button, or just put some information in my in the information form and say I want to be part of it. And then I get back with you, or someone to get back with you, or me, most likely me, will get back with you and start the process of setting you up with that. Now, the thing is for this is to get you educated on what going to give you that structure, or that financial structure that create the happiness. Man, it is so much that people just don't know what need to be done. Now, as doing this, it was amazing that in the last 2-3 years, man, Cash App have done one of the most marvelous things to help get people to that point and secure their financial happiness and give them the opportunity, the most simplest opportunity to do those things that you could not have done in the past. See, because in the past you had to get up, go catch a bus, go catch a taxi, or get in your car and drive to a bank or an investment firm to set up an investment account. And as for black folks, we didn't do that. I mean, the best thing we did was go get an education, get a good job, and make good money. And that right there it was good. That's part of finances. That's strictly true, 100%. Go to school, get your education, and get a skill. Regardless of how you get a skill, whether you go to school, get education. Because I try to let people know like this: you go the government and the way America is set up, and most governments are set up like this: that you go to school to get an education, okay, for two reasons: to get a job or to create a job, okay. And what I mean about that, if you have a certain skill, people who already have set up businesses, just like me myself, I said I got a business. I got a business called dental technology. At some point in time, I'm gonna need. I got this business I'm working on, JWS Cash Support Network, and at some point in time, if I want to grow my business to the point where I want to create jobs, which I have tried to do that, as creating jobs for dental technicians. At some point in time, I may want to try to do that again and create and start another lab and create and hire dental technicians, which I do dentures and partials, okay? And with me doing dentures and partials and partial repairs, I need technicians to know how to repair partials and dentures in my way, okay? I have a certain unique way of repairing partials and dentures, okay? I also have a unique way in the way I make some of my dentures. So I need to be able to train and need technicians to come in and have that ability. So when a person goes to school to learn how to read, write, do arithmetic and all that kind of stuff, it make it easy for me to train them so they can easily comprehend. That's why you go to school to get an education. You go to school to get an education to be an employee or to be a business owner. That's why I say you go to school to get an education, to get a job or to create a job, okay? Now, in the process of all of that, it's this underlying thing that is already set in the American structure, and now being set in the world structure, where your money can make a great deal of money for you, okay? And so that's where the freedom and the happiness come in when your money get to the point where it make money for you, whether you choose to work or not work, whether you choose to run a business or not run a business, whether you choose to retire and enjoy the life of the world. You could travel anywhere in the world now. I mean, you can travel anywhere in the United States now, but it takes money to do it, and you don't want to go somewhere, travel somewhere, and after you do it, you come back home, you enjoyed yourself, but then you don't have no money in the bank, okay? I ain't trying to stop nobody from having no fun. That's what you do. You go. That's what it's set up for. Pursuit of happiness, and that's part of the happiness. Enjoying the fruit of your labor. Okay. Now, the thing is, I'm finna get to this part right here. The main reason, okay, I'm doing this video. First of all, if you get this video, I want you to subscribe, okay, to this video. This ain't subscribing to the JWS Cash Support Network, but if you subscribe so you can get my next video and listen to some of the stuff and some of my ideas and how I believe, then you can subscribe, okay? And that way you can get my video and hit the notification bell anytime you want to be notified when I'm finna get ready to do a video, or finna upload a video, or have uploaded a video. You can get that. Also, I want you to leave a comment, okay? Please leave a comment. Leaving a comment, hitting that thumbs up and leaving a comment is very important to get me to again YouTube to help me out and to establish this video and getting it out there more to more people, so more people can hear what I got to say. Now, let's get to the money part, okay? Becoming part of the JWS Cash Support Network, I have sit here and did my research, and I have found some companies that is out there that is willing, that is paying up to 28%, 28, 19, 16, 17, 18%, okay, on in the market. I got those have researched and found those companies, okay? Our goal is to own 200 companies that is going to establish you that. You can, if you follow my lead and everything in the concept, our strategy is, you will be able to do that, and then you will be able to set up where your money that you put in, we ain't talking about money that you put in. They always say you do not put money in that you can't afford to lose. But in this case, it is totally different, okay? You're literally putting this money in a place where your money literally makes money, and the money you put in is literally still your money, okay? This is not a place where you're set up for losing money. Now, in some parts of it, like Bitcoin and certain stocks, you might fluctuate ups and down, but over a long period of time, you literally don't lose money. When it goes up, you make money. When it comes down in stock, now in stock, when it goes up, okay, you're making money off the shares of the company that you have. When it comes down and you still invest and don't sell and you own those companies, then you are literally buying more shares in those companies, okay? Now, when you are buying bonds, the certain bonds that we'll be putting you in, if we set you, when we start talking about these packages and you follow the lead of how we doing this and you start buying these bonds, then you're going to also understand how to do that, which I will be teaching you how to go in, how to set up and get those bonds, okay? If you don't know, already know, to be part of your package and what we call setting up your package and your portfolio, okay? As for for putting your money on a place where that money can make money and it's still your money, and also putting that money in saving accounts where that money. Now, the most beautiful thing about what I was saying about Cash App, beautiful part about it, Cash App already have 3 parts of these things already set up. It have already been set up for you for Bitcoin and for the stocks, okay? For a whole bunch of different type of stocks, ETFs and everything. And it also set up to give you 4.5% return on your saving account. So it is already set up for that, okay? Now, the most important thing what we're looking at also, what nobody have to offer that JWS is going to have to offer is the pot, the opportunity to be part of a lottery pot. That means at some given time, you will be able to go on the website and you'll see the date and time that you will be receiving a amount of whatever amount of people that is part in there and how much is in the pot have accumulated. You will be able to receive that pot and be able to also distribute that pot, which we will distribute that pot back to you in 3 ways with the concept, with the strategy of what it would be for you to do. We can't just give it to you, but we will give you the concept of the strategy of what to do with that money, with that pot, okay? So you will be able to do it so that money that you have will still be able to generate you more money. It don't matter whether it's $18 or $1,000, $2,000, $100,000. When we give you that money back to you, we're gonna give you that money back to you so that money start to create more money for you, okay? So either way is a win-win. It's still your money and more. It's what we say. It's still your money and it's still your money and more. So our goal is now. This is the thing I want you to show to you. This is something I had tapped in on Bitcoin. I know a lot of y'all people don't understand. And right now, the thing is that cryptocurrency is going to be coming up, right? Behind Bitcoin, there's a lot of cryptocurrency and a lot of different coins, and we're gonna be talking about that. And then there's the technology coming behind that also. So if some people want to know how to do some things and make money on within the blockchain like that and get tokens and all that kind of stuff, all that stuff gonna be taught. I'm gonna be teaching those things. This is what you're gonna be getting. See, you're gonna be getting those. You're gonna be getting those webinars from me from Zoom, talking about all these different strategies, so you'll know what to do and what not to do and how to do it and what our strategy is on you putting your money somewhere where it's your money and still your money making money. Okay, that's our first goal. Then if we want to go into some things where you want to do try to get quick big money, then we'll start looking into that later after we get your portfolio set up where your money making money, and then you can maybe afford to lose a little money every now and then to go after the big money. Okay, but I want you to see this right here. I pulled this up just for this right here. Okay, before I get ready, this is right here. It said 10 years ago, if you invested $1,000 in Bitcoin at 2015, your investment would be worth $408,000 10 years ago. Now, young people who are hearing this, I want you to understand this, okay? I want you to hear this. Now, I usually don't give this stuff away, but I'm giving it to you today. For anybody who's hearing this, if you would have did this. Now, like I said, our thing is that if you can't afford to do stuff like that, you can get started. $100 get you started to setting up your portfolio. Okay, you can have a $100 portfolio, then $500 can get you set up on your portfolio to give you guidance and watch the companies that we give you, watch the Bitcoin, watch the savings account, and then you can make a decision to add more to it, or you can do 1,000, which will give you a head start. Now, the most important thing is that each one of those things is gonna have a different pot. The $100 pot, the $500 pot, and the $1,000 pot. So there's a certain amount of those accumulations and those things. Okay, so it also set up too. Now all that is based off on who do business and who subscribe and how many subscribers when it comes to the pot, of course. But the pot is just what we call icing on the cake. It's just some additional when I get y'all family members, friends, customers, and stuff to subscribe. That is something that is being brought back, so it can put more in place for you. Okay, so it'd be more there. So it's just that simple. It ain't hard at all. I mean, $100 a year, and we ain't talking about $100 a month. We talking about $500 a year. We ain't talking about $500 a month, and we're talking about $1,000 a year. Okay, just to get the information about strategies, to get those companies they're gonna pay you those high year ending returns, the strategies and everything. But as of for right now, like I was saying, 10 years ago, $1,000 would have got you $408,000. Okay. Now we got to understand right now Bitcoin is showing at between 118,000 to 121,000. So in 2015, Cash App grew tremendously. Now, if 15 years ago, it said if you would have invested $1,000 into Bitcoin in 2010, which was 15 years ago, your investment would be worth $1.7 billion. June 30th. June 30th, your $1,000 investment will be worth $1.7 billion. Okay? So the strategy of this, just put it in. Just be part of it. Whatever you can. For $1,000, Now see, that's where the pot come in. That's where we can help one another. If God say help the poor will be with you always. So we have to help the low income as well, okay? So by all of us doing together, we can help each other and we can start changing life, family, friends, children, grandkids, generational wealth, forever. No more begging for the government. The government tired of taking care of you. Trump and Elon Musk sending the signals out to you. I'm telling young people, there will not, eventually in the future, there will be no Social Security. AI would take the jobs in the future. AI coming, third industrial revolution, taking the jobs. So it's going to be hard to go to work. So you're going to need to be able to work just for a periodic of time and get paid. Understand what I'm trying to tell you? If you don't do it now, before that paradigm shift hit, and that paradigm shift, and one day you wake up and these are the new rules, you're going to be left out looking in. Now, I'm trying not to have you to do that, okay? So now listen to what I'm saying now. Now, if you own a full Bitcoin, how much will a one Bitcoin cost? Now, one Bitcoin right now is at 118,000. That's why most 99%, 98% of y'all, the 98 percenters, 96 percenters, y'all ain't owning a whole Bitcoin. I don't even own a whole Bitcoin right now because, see, I started late. And that's why I'm doing this video, because I don't want y'all to get caught up in making the same mistake I made on learning this stuff late. You see what I'm saying? Y'all don't have to learn it late. For the people between 50 and 55, 50 years old and stuff like that, you got 15 years before you turn. Look, Trump already raised the retirement age to 67. By the time the other people get retired, the retirement age is going to be 70, 75, 76. They wanted to do that long time ago. But we had to fight for the lower that retirement age to down to 66. So I got in. It went up. Then it went up. Every year it goes up. So next year to retire, fully retire, you're gonna have to be 67. Before it over, you're gonna have to be 70. But how would you like to be able to retire in 10 years from your age? If you're 25, you can retire. You can be retired at 35 with a residual income of about $6,000 to $10,000 a month residual income a month. And guess what? Your money is still your money. JW Cash Support Network subscribers is going to be taught how to do this if you follow the strategies. If you 35 in 10 years, the same thing. You can retire at 45. If you're 45, 55. If you're 55, 65. So when you do reach your retirement age, you won't be just getting money off your Social Security in your 401k if you didn't do it right. Because you know I hear a lot of people take their 401k and they take it and borrow money against it, and then that thing, you know, 401k ain't worth nothing. So, and then you paying taxes because you borrowing your money on it and everything like that. So, but see, soon you start using my strategy, you're gonna start getting paid day one. A little here, a little there, over again, reinvest at little here, little there. Next thing you know, you got a nice residual income. And Lord knows, if I can get 1,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers, and on your birthday year, on your month, and you can get 1,000, 2,000, or if I get up to 1 million people, or 500,000, 200,000 people. I'm just saying, people. I know a lot of people got a lot of family members. All we have to do is just do it. $100 a year, $500 a year, $1,000 a year, whichever one you want to get in. It's just that simple. Okay? You're going to get 75% of that back, giving it back to you within your Cash App, so you can be set up with the strategies. So you're already set up for your money to be given back to you with those companies, high yielding companies, with the Bitcoin, with the savings, and then your strategy. Then you include those strategies what I give you with that with the setup of those companies, and then you're gonna follow everything with that, and then you'll start seeing those companies within those companies start dripping money back into your cash deposit, your cash balance. You'll see it. The money from the stock builds up in your cash balance with Cash App. Your return on your saving account will build up. Okay. But you see the advertisement, it will build up. But the only thing what you're not getting no advertisement in Cash App is the JWS cash support strategy to help you emphasize and make what you're using in Cash App. I hear people come in, oh, I'm already doing a little stock here, a little stock there, and then they don't really know. They just getting some stock, then they make a little money, then they lose a little money, then make some little money, then lose a little money, then that thing, they be like, I'm not, oh, I forgot I got a little, it made a little money. But the ones who had Bitcoin, they happy. You see what I'm saying? They did good. I got something. That Bitcoin actually $5. That was a $350% return on a $5. I just did a test on to see what I get on a $5 or $10 investment, and just let it set. It ended up with a 356% return on that. Okay, but to get ready to close this out, Fidelity, if you did that and you own a full Bitcoin, and it would be worth $1 billion. It would be one if you invested $1,000 10 years ago. Okay, now the analysis said would be if you own one Bitcoin and by June 30, it would be worth 1.7 billion. So, but you still got time. That's just 10 years ago. If you still got 1,000, you put $1,000 in, and it's still progressing, then that $1,000 can still bring you $400,000 in 10 years, and you'll be straight on that part of cryptocurrency. And then they starting to set up so you can borrow, and you don't have to spend your Bitcoin. You just use Bitcoin as a collateral toward buying cars and buying this and stuff like that. And you just pay like that, and then you use the collateral of Bitcoin to start. Bitcoin gonna be able to get you a lot of stuff because you got the collateral on it, okay? And that way you won't have to use Bitcoin to buy to spend, okay? But between Bitcoin, JW cash support, lottery pot, if 1 million people get in, if I have this amount of people participating into this part of the JW cash support network with the pot and the leverage, I call it leverage pot, lottery pot, whatever, and I get 1 million people into this right here, then that gonna even be even plus more. I don't even know between what Bitcoin gonna have to offer you, what the JW cash support lottery pot gonna have to offer you, what the what the stock company, the high yielding stock company, when we get you to own 200 companies, in the yielding on that, along with the saving account, with the type of money that's gonna be coming in that you don't have to get out your bed for. You ain't got to get up. You don't have to get out your bed, man. Making money with Bitcoin, it goes 24 hours a day. There's other cryptocurrencies that go 24 hours a day that we don't even tap into, which is coming behind Bitcoin. Okay, eventually, the companies, your favorite companies, the companies that you go and shop at every single day, you're gonna be making money off of them. We got a strategy that we're using with Upside. It's an app where when you go spend money, you get money back, that you can use that to reinvest to buy these companies that can create you residual income. So family, all I'm just saying, get this video, subscribe, okay? Leave a comment, tell me you like it, tell me what you think, ask questions. Go to the website, I'm gonna say this 3 times. Website, JWS Cash Support Network.ws. JWS Cash Support Network.ws. Click on the consultation clicker if you want to do it that way, or you can fill out the form saying to get in touch with you on what strategy you want to use. You want to use the $100 one, the $500 one, or the $1,000 one, and we could talk about it. Then I send you the Cash App tag for you to send the money to, and then we'll go from there. And then then I'll send you those companies, get you set up into. I'll send you those companies, send you the information on what you to do with the Bitcoin, and I will send you also the money to put in your savings. That's the important thing. But I'm gonna try to send you my strategy that I use on Bitcoin. When I send you the money, I want to try to send you that money timing the time of when Bitcoin is going to make you more money, and that's my goal. Okay, so I hope y'all get this video, enjoy it, hear what I'm trying to say. Friends, family, customers, I'm going to be sending this out to you. I hope you do follow my instructions, and I will be looking for your information. Okay? Thank you. May God bless. See you on the next video. Subscribe to the JW Cash Network. Subscribe to my video. See you on the next one. Hopefully you'll be there to get my webinars, Zoom classes. Subscribe.